We'd like to welcome you to a fun matchup in the NFC North, as today the Minnesota Vikings will take on the Detroit Lions. Take a look at the standings in the NFC North. We're about to start an NFC North doubleheader. Next game after this one will be the undefeated Chicago Bears taking on the Green Bay Packers. But for now, the Vikings, who are 2-1, will take on the Lions, who are 1-2. Alright, we're ready to begin this game. The Minnesota Vikings will get the ball first at their own 28-yard line, first down for Minnesota. Here is the pass on the very first play. It is complete. It's a first down, and there he goes! Broken tackle, and it will be a foot race on the very first play. Inside the 30, being chased by two defenders inside the 20. Another broken tackle before finally being brought down at the 10-yard line. A 62-yard gain to start the game. Wow, what a way to start. How about the Minnesota offense to start off this game? I mean, that's pretty crazy. Not much else to say, but obviously safe to say they need to cash this into the end zone if they want to actually make that play count, because it's how you finish drives is what really counts. First down. And end zone incomplete. And it hit the receiver. Looked like he had a chance to catch it, but unable to. Second down and 10 for Minnesota. End zone touchdown. What a start for the Vikings. Excellent start offensively. And the Lions defense just looks a little discombobulated to start this game. But the Lions defense has struggled all season long so far, so not really that surprising, to be honest, that they're off to a bad start. The extra point is good. 7-0 for Minnesota. Lions off to a bit of a slow start this season, especially defensively, but they're a very good team on paper, so we'll see how much improvement we will see. First down for the Lions. Lions offense, though, has not been an issue, so I expect them to score a lot of points in this game. First down. Here is the pass, wide open. First down for the Lions. Picking up 14 yards out across the 35-yard line. Not even halfway through this first quarter yet. First down for Detroit. Gonna throw it over the middle. Complete. Inside the 20. Inside the 15. And the Lions already knocking on the door. Yeah, absolutely. First down for Detroit. Pressure's coming. When a wide open touchdown. This feels like it's going to be a high-scoring game. The Vikings bring pressure. Almost gets to the quarterback in time, but able to find a receiver wide open for the touchdown. And so far, it's been all about the offenses in this game. All right, the extra point attempt to tie the game is up and good, so we are all tied up at 7. We're not even 2 minutes into this game. So, looking like it's going to be a game with a lot of offense. But we shall see. First down. And wide open. And it will be a 15-yard gain. I mean, there's just no Lion defender covering the middle of the field. I just don't understand. First down. Pressure's coming. Gets rid of it. It is complete. Inside the 40. First down. Well, that was a touchdown saving tackle, I think, right there. First down. Here is the run. A nice stiff arm. And picking up 5 yards out across the 30-yard line. Second down and 5. Pressure once again. Here's the pass. It is complete inside the 20. And a first down for the Vikings. The Lions, I think, are a little too focused on bringing pressure to the quarterback. They need to change something because the pressure to the quarterback isn't really working right now. Pressure again as that pass is complete. And he will score. Touchdown. Yeah, I think the Lions need to stop blitzing and start playing some coverage down the field. Although the coverage actually wasn't too bad on that play, but, I think the blitzing isn't working, at least yet, but we'll see. All right, extra point is good, so it's now 14-7, and that will take us to the end of the first quarter. 3 touchdowns scored in that first quarter. It's all about the offenses so far in this one. All right, the second quarter will begin with the Lions opening play of this possession, their second possession, at their own 34-yard line. First down. That pass is complete. Gets a nice block out across midfield. And picking up 18 yards for a first down for Detroit. First down for the Lions. He's going to wait. He's going to fire. It is complete. And it will be barely enough for the first down. Lions offense continuing to roll as this pass is complete. Gets a block. It's a first down inside the 20. Broken tackle. Another broken tackle. And he'll take it all the way for the touchdown. 38 yards. Wow. I mean, we talk about how poor the Lions defense has been. I mean, the Vikings defense has been equally bad in this game. Couple broken tackles there. Unacceptable if you're the Vikings defense right there, taking it to the house. This is a shootout. The extra point attempt is good. All tied up at 14. We're not even 1 minute into the second quarter. This feels like it's going to be an instant classic. Don't want to jinx it, because we have seen teams pull away after close starts in games, as this pass will be complete, making defenders miss, and there he goes already! Broken tackle! There he goes! He's in the clear! On the very first play to drive, inside the 20, being chased to the 10, to the 5, and all the way for a touchdown! 67 yards, and the Vikings recapture the lead! Oh my goodness. The Lions, I don't know how they keep allowing these big explosive plays, but they do. And the Vikings, on their opening play of the game, took it all the way to the 10-yard line. But even better on this drive. One play, all the way to the house for the touchdown. Incredible. What a crazy game this has been. Extra point is good. I mean, we're on pace for record amount of points in this game. It's 21-14, and we are not even halfway through the second quarter. It's incredible. Now let's see what the Lions can do. Yes, that pass is complete. First down, past midfield. Now there he goes, picking up 21 yards. Yeah. First down. That pass is complete. And more broken tackles pushed out of bounds for a first down near the 30-yard line. First down for the Lions. Gonna wait, gonna throw. That one's off the mark. I guess not every play will be completed in this game. Second down and 10. That pass over the middle. I believe that's the running back. And they're already in the red zone. First down for the Lions. Trying to tie this game up at 21 here in the second quarter. Here's the throw. It is complete. And it is a touchdown. 17 yards. Wow, that was a very quick drive. Over the middle, taking it to the house, and the Vikings didn't even bring pressure to the quarterback on that play. Pretty good protection there from the Lions' offensive line. And the offensive fireworks continue. Extra point is good. 21-21. Vikings have poor field position here at their own 20-yard line, but I don't know if that's going to matter if the Lions' defense does not continue to or get any better, I should say. So we're getting towards the end of the first half. Vikings trying to get some points on the board before halftime. They called their first timeout. They're at the 33-yard line now. First down. Here is the throw. It is complete. Gets the first down. Gets out of bounds with 17 seconds to go. First down. The pass is complete. They'll call their second timeout. There's 9 seconds left. So they do have time for one play before having to make a decision if they want to, have to kick a field goal. That pass is complete, and they call a timeout with 1 second to go inside the 40. Beautiful execution. It's going to be a 50-yard field goal to end the first half for Minnesota. The kick from 50 yards is up and is no good. We've seen kickers, for the most part, struggle with kicks at end of halves, especially long kicks. So it's all tied up at 21 at the half. Lots of offense in this one. What a game it's been so far. All right, ready for the second half in this crucial game in the NFC North. Gotta love all the divisional games here in week number 4 of the Retro Bowl League. The Lions will get the ball to start the second half. First down. Here is the pass. It is complete out across midfield. First down. See if any of these defenses can make second half adjustments. There's been an overall trend where that has been the case, but I don't know about this game. That one complete. Good tackle made just shy of the first down. Second down in inches it will be. Here is the run. Here is a first down. Past the 35-yard line. Lions have yet to have the lead yet in this game, but they have a chance here at the start of the second half. Another first down for the Lions. Feels like every play is a first down in this game. First down. The pass is complete. Another first down inside the 10, and that will set up first and goal. Might be the last team to touch the ball wins this game. First down. And here is the pass, and it is intercepted! A huge interception from the Vikings defense. Wow, that is the play they needed. I said last to touch the ball wins, but really it's the first team to make a defensive play might win. And the Vikings with a huge red zone turnover. And that interception from the Lions, very costly. That pass just slightly underthrown. First mistake offensively for the Lions in this game. And now the Vikings will take over. Alright, let's see what the Vikings can do now. Not much there on the run. Maybe this is where the defenses step up. Second down and 10. He's going to watch out, and he's in his own end zone there as that pass is complete. Well, at least give the quarterback some breathing room, I should say now. First down. Here is the throw over the middle. It's complete. And a first down for the Vikings. Yeah, that interception in the red zone. Again, so unfortunate because the Lions have still yet to have the lead yet in this game. First down, and that's not what they were looking for. Incomplete. Second down. Gonna wait and get taken down for the first sack of the game. Yeah, that's a big sack from the Lions defense. They need to make a play right here. Third and 16 and incomplete. Wow, that's 2 plays from the Vikings offense that there's just been miscommunication. And now they have to punt the football, and the Lions are going to get excellent field position here. Well, I mean, we had 42 points in the first half. We've had none so far here in the second half. Here's the run to the left side, a stiff arm, picking up 4 yards. I mean, again, this has been an overall trend this season where we've had high-scoring first halves, but low-scoring second halves. It's been an overall trend this season in games. And it certainly has been. Not a bad thing. I mean, it's just kind of interesting that that's been the case. And that will take us to the end of the third quarter. No points in that third quarter, but still a very intriguing game as we enter the fourth quarter. All right, this game's all tied up at 21. We start the fourth quarter. The Lions trying to get their first lead of the game. Pressure's coming. Has to get rid of it. He does. It's complete. And it's a first down and more. Broken tackle. Can he take it all the way? Yes, he can. The Lions take the lead. Touchdown. Wow, and that was a desperation play from the Lions quarterback. See right here, he's got lots of time. He's about to get sacked, so he just heaves it up and somehow finds a receiver and somehow takes it all the way. I mean, that play could have been disastrous from the Lions offense. Could have been a sack, forced a dangerous throw, could have been a turnover, but it ends up being a touchdown, and they take the lead. What a big play that was. The Lions with their first lead of the game. The extra point is up and good. It's now 28-21. And the Vikings, an unfamiliar position in this game, trailing. Now they need to score in a hurry, as this pass will be complete. Broken tackle. That was not a very smart decision to throw that football. There were 2. He was being double teamed. I mean, that could have easily been incomplete or intercepted. Going to go to the right side of the field. First down. for Minnesota, trailing by 7 near the 2-minute mark of this game as that pass. We've seen that again, the miscommunication from the quarterback and the receivers from the Vikings offense. And the Vikings offense just really haven't gone the rhythm at all in the second half. That pass is complete, and it will be enough for a first down past midfield. They will take it into Lions territory. So we're under 2 minutes to go here in this game. First down. And the pressure's coming and sacked! Yeah, the Vikings offense just doesn't look good at all, really, in the second half. They look a little bit off. That pass is complete, getting about half the yardage back. It will be 3rd down and 6 now for the Vikings. Huge play in the ball game. Pass is caught for the first down. That's a huge play for Minnesota. First down for the Vikings. We'll throw it, complete it, pick up the first down. Under a minute to go in this one. And the best case scenario for the Vikings is you score and you don't give the Lions any time to respond. That one, complete, inside the 15, inside the 10, and it will be 1st and goal for Minnesota. It certainly will be. 1st and goal. Here is the pass towards the end zone, incomplete. Oh, the pass just a little bit behind the receiver. 2nd and goal. Waiting. Pass, end zone, touchdown. Big touchdown from the Minnesota Vikings. And how about that clutch play for Minnesota? They're going to go for 1 or for 2. They're only going to go for 1. The extra point attempt to tie this game and most likely force overtime is good. We're all tied up at 28. What a game this has been. And now the Lions, they have 15 seconds to pull off a miracle here in regulation. Who knows? We have seen crazy things before. First down. Here is the throw. Intercepted at midfield. Whoa. Wow. And that interception could be huge. I mean, they're at midfield. I mean, the Vikings, I think they have time potentially to get a little bit closer. I mean, that is a huge interception potentially. Now the Vikings have a chance to win in regulation. There's just 4 defenders in the area and only 2 receivers in the area. That was a bit of a force. The Lions were trying to force a play that wasn't there. That is what happened there. All right, so here is a quick pass. It's complete. He's got to get down. He's got to get down. Oh, they run out of time. Oh, that's unfortunate because I mean, it would have been a long kick. The kicker already missed a 50-yarder. But anyway, we're heading to overtime. What a game. What a game. Overtime. Here we come. Take a look at the regular season overtime rules. Whoever gets the ball first. If they score a touchdown, they automatically win the game. But if not, the defense will have a chance to match. If we are so tied after 3 minutes, this game will end in a tie. I don't think a lot of people like ties. So, be fun if someone wins this game. We'll see who gets the ball first. In overtime, the answer to that question will be the Minnesota Vikings at their own 32-yard line to start overtime. And what a game this has been. First down. As that pass is complete to the right side of the field. It's a first down, and there he goes, running down the sideline. What a start to overtime for the Vikings. Minnesota, at least in the first half, seemed to have very big explosive plays to start their drives. In the second half, their offense just looked a little off, but now I think they're back on track, especially after the touchdown drive to end the second half. It's like their offense may be back in rhythm. That's bad news if you're a Lions fan, because a touchdown will end this game. 2nd and inches now. We haven't seen too much of the running game. They're going to try to run it, and they will get the first down in. Oh, that was close. Almost broke away from the defenders there. They're inside the 30 now. First down for Minnesota. Gonna wait. Pressure's coming. Has to get rid of it. A good pressure there from the Lions. 2nd down and 10. He's going to throw to the running back, trying to cut to the outside, but only picking up 5 yards. Getting a field goal would give the Lions a chance to respond. 3rd down and 5. They need to get to the 20 for a first down. And wide open! First down for the Vikings. Still going inside the 10, in near the 5-yard line. 1st and goal. And again, a touchdown will win the game for Minnesota. First down at the 5. Here's the throw. It is caught at the 1-yard line. 2nd and goal. Here's the run. It is a touchdown, and the Vikings win it in overtime. Big victory for the Minnesota Vikings. They led most of this game. Their offense slowed down in the second half, but their offense picked it up again when it was most important. And a huge win for the Minnesota Vikings. You can see the standings now on your screen. I mean, the NFC North, a pretty interesting division. It feels like every division is competitive at this point. As we got the Bears and Packers coming up. That should be a fantastic game. But for now, that is the end of this game. What a game it was in overtime. The Minnesota Vikings defeat the Detroit Lions by a score of 34-28. Hope you guys enjoyed.